There are some things that over the years I've just stopped caring about. And I'm going to share with you what I really care about. But first, I'm going to share with you what I've stopped caring about. So do you agree with me when I say that all you need for the development of healthy beneficial bacteria, or one of the primary things you need, is a deep substrate? And how a deep substrate, especially when it's left relatively undisturbed, can be a key component of the media that you're using for providing a home for beneficial bacteria. You may or may not agree with that, and that's totally okay. I don't really care if that's something that you agree or don't agree with, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Do you agree that sponges can serve as the primary media in a filter, and in some cases the only media that you'll need in a filter? Do you agree with that or not agree with it? Again, it's one of those things where I don't really care. I don't really care if it's something you agree with or not. And how about nitrates? I mean, I talk about nitrates in tanks like this one, in tanks like this one, getting up to 40, 60, sometimes 80, and how I'm not really that concerned. I'll do a water change, I'll bring it down. It doesn't really concern me that much, and you might not agree with that. And again, it's one of those things where I don't really care, because I think it's being made into a bigger issue than it is to sell a lot of water conditioner. All that being said, there are some things that I really do care about. And the main thing I care about is the health of our fish and the growth of the hobby. I feel compelled to share with you the things that I think work or that have worked for me. Keeping in mind, those are anecdotal. And what works for me and my water conditions and you know, the variety of fish I keep, from planted tanks to South and Central Americans to betta fish to live bears to everything else, the things that work for me may not conceivably work for you in your situation. That I get that's entirely possible. But I have to share with you what has worked for me, what continues to work for me. I mean, some of you don't like the fact that I keep artificial plants, in an African Cichlid tank. I mean, I get it. You don't like the look of it, or you don't think it should be in a tank at all. I like that it breaks the line of sight. I like that it gives the fish a place to hide or chill or get away, it just adds a variety or a different color to the aquarium. You might not like that. You might not like that. It might be more for a tank that is completely bare in the case of African cichlids. That's okay. A couple things have become very real to me. One is that there are a lot of ways to succeed in this hobby, and we can all be right in a lot of ways. And number two, I have to share with you what I believe in, and not what a current fashion or trend might be. What's important to me and what I do care about, as I said, is the success of your aquarium, your fish being healthy, and you being happy in the hobby and staying in the hobby, and new people coming into the hobby. That's important to me. That's what I care about. All right? So, what do you care about? What's important to you in fish keeping? Share it below. I'd love to hear about it. And we'll talk about it on Saturday at the Cichlids and Coffee live stream. And that's it from me, my friends. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.